Hi guys, welcome to another video of Lads on the Trails. Today we are in Bury on the day out and we're visiting the East Lancashire Railway, Bury Bolton Street, as we travel to Haywood, Somerset, Ramsbottom and Rawtenstall. We have a little treat in store for later, which will probably be an additional video. So why don't we just start exploring the East Lancashire Railway? There's the old ticket offices. So this is the bridge over now. We'll come over this way, as you can see. That's the way up to Rawtenstall and everything, you know. So there's platform 1 and 2. Now I should imagine back in the days they would have gone down to probably Haywood and Manchester. As you can see, if we just look out this window here, there's the trains in. And yes, here we go. So we'll come down now and we'll be coming down straight onto the platform here at Bury Bolton Street. And this is where we now explore. You can see some reproduced signage and stuff like that. It's well worth a visit here, I've been many times. And here we go, we've got a nice steam locomotive in. No Great Western. As you can see, there's a general waiting area. That would have been probably in existence as well, all this. And we're currently on platform 3. Got the old toilets and everything down here as well. Whether they would have been that, I don't know. Okay, so we decided that we're going to go up to Rawtenstall first. So this is, I think it's a Mark 1. And we've got the steam locomotive which we've seen, which will be taking us up. So yeah, here we go. We'll get on this one here. Nearly missed a step. And then, yes. So. And then, as you can see, it's quite a long carriage, this one as well. Like I say, I think these are Mark 1s. I'm not too sure. I'll have to research that. But yeah. So here we are on the platform at Bury Bolton Street. It looks very different to how it used to look. What I'll try and do is get some images overlaid on this as well. Sorry about that. That one's just going out in a few minutes. Bury Bolton Street was formerly the main station serving the town with links north to Ramsbottom, which is the way which we're going to be going in a minute, via Stubbins Junction, either to Rawtenstall and Beeching or to the Islington and Accrington line. And it also went south to Radcliffe Central, Whitefield, Prestwich and Manchester Victoria via Clifton Junction. If you haven't already seen that video, then just head over and there's a link there. We did that one the other day as well. So yeah, definitely check that video out. And there was also a local branch line to Oakham Brook and a curve to connect with Bury Knowsley Street, which is just around the corner down there. You can see the signal box. The station was opened by the East Lancashire Railway on the 28th of September in 1846 at this station. The MB&RR was absorbed by the Lancashire and Yorkshire Railway in May the 13th, 1859. The station was then renamed Bury Bolton Street in February 1866. The building is situated in a cutting with a low level yard on the east side, approached by an incline from Bolton Street and via a flight of steps from the bank, which is just over that way. Obviously I can't get in because we've got the carriages there. In its original incarnation, it boasted the headquarters of the East Lancashire Railway, situated up on the platform. Adjacent to the yard, the usual station accommodated on the ground floor, and the company offices including a boardroom on the upper floors. The headquarters building supported an overall train shed roof in the Pan-X style, supported on the other side by a row of iron columns on an island platform. The west side had 3 lines and a rope-hauled incline giving access to the wagon works, now the site of Bury Leisure Centre, which is just up there. And the station was rebuilt in the 1880s, and the existing platform canopies date from that time. Street footage buildings were also provided. The Manchester to Prestwich Radcliffe Central Bury line was electrified in 1916. The station passed to the London, Midland and Scottish Railway in 1923. From the 1st of January 1948, the station was operated by British Railways. The street level buildings were destroyed by fire on the 14th of May 1947 and replaced with a new brick and concrete entrance and footbridge in 1952. The old headquarters building was demolished in January 1974. BR closed the station on the 17th of March 1980 when it was replaced by a new bus and rail interchange. This has been the terminus of the Metrolink service. Okay, we've just been told to get back on the train because it's going to be setting off in a few moments. As I was going to say, it's been replaced by a bus and rail interchange, which is terminus of now the Metrolink from Manchester since 1991. Passenger trains on the Alcombe Brook branch line ended in 1952. Those on the lines to Accrington, Beeching and Clifton Junction were withdrawn in 1966, with the Rawtenstall trains following suit in 1972. The line to Ramsbottom and Rawtenstall was reopened as a heritage railway under the name East Lancashire Railway in 1987 and has since been extended to Haywood, which we'll explore shortly. The line and station have since become a leading tourist attraction within the area. We're just coming in now to the summer seat, which was opened in 1848 by the Lancashire and Yorkshire the East Lancashire Railway, later part of the Lancashire and Yorkshire Railway. As you'll be able to see in a minute, basically it is 2 platforms. As I say, this leads you up to the Beeching and Accrington line. The station closed in 1972. And was largely demolitioned. It was opened in 2007 by the Heritage Railway, running from Haywood to Rawtenstall. The views north towards Ramsbottom and Rawtenstall, the original northbound track and platform were left behind. As you can see, just there, the platforms there. And this is where the platform would have been. And it's a bit of a story here. Protesters took to the track at Somerset Station trying to save the local service in 1967. They walked on the line from Bury, forcing the train to stop, and 2 other protesters ended up in court as a result. And the group eventually wrote to the United Nations to try and persuade British Rail to not shut the station. And it was actually, they were successful for a short while, but then obviously it shut down. going to head up to Ramsbottom. So the next station we're going to be coming to will be Ramsbottom. The station was built by the East Lancashire Railway and opened on the 28th of September 1846. On that date the line was completed from Clifton Junction through to Bury and Ramsbottom and Rawtenstall, enabling trains to operate from Manchester to Victoria. The station was provided with an up and down platforms linked by footbridge, canopies and station buildings on the downside. A goods yard and a goods shed was located on the site of the present car park. The level crossing and signal box still remain in something like the original conditions. The extensive sidings were placed north of the crossing. Those on the downside were largely used for coal traffic, but the ones opposite constituted extensive storage sidings. Other good sidings served Trinity Paper Works on the east side of the station and the Squared Print Works on the southwest side. From 1923 the station was operated by the London, Midland and Scottish Railway until nationalisation on the 1st of January 1948, from which date it came under the control of London Midland Region of British Railways. The station was nationalised from the date of the 1960s, bringing the demolition of station buildings up and down. It finally closed to passengers on the 5th of June 1972. Although the line remained open for freight until the 1980s, it was reopened by the East Lancashire Railway on the 25th of July 1987. So, as you can see, that's one of the platforms which comes from Rawtenstall, and obviously go back down that way to Bury. There's the original level crossing and everything. And obviously this is the line going up to Rawtenstall now. And stuff. We'll try and get the signal box in as we set off. We'll be here for a few minutes, I think, at the moment. As you can see, the tower there, that is where the paper mill used to be. I'll try and get Taz to film on the other side, so when we go through the level crossing you'll be able to see the sidings as well. So we're leaving Ramsbottom now and heading up to Rawtenstall. The next station will be Irwell Vale, which I believe originally wasn't there. It was Irwell Bridge in Edenfield. So yeah, we'll go across in a minute, a little level crossing and like that. So there's the footbridge, everyone, and the water tower. There's the original signal box. We should also come over to Stubbins, which then went off to the Accrington line. And revenue to that village. That'll be another video which we'll do in a couple of weeks. As you can see, it would have been dual tracks along here as well. It would have been an up and down line. As you can see here, this would be Stubbins. This would have been a Stubbins line here. The original platform is still in situ. You can see where the track bed would have been. That would have been the Accrington line up there. Yeah, you can. There is actually a walk up there, which we'll do in a couple of weeks, to be honest. And we'll go and try and see how far up we can get. I believe it goes up to Helmshaw, so we can take in Helmshaw textile mill as well. Yeah, there's a ride up just through them trees. I don't know if you can make it out. Like I say, we're going to come back in a couple of weeks and we're going to try and walk up all this up here. Over that side, like I say, we'd have took you up to the Accrington. And then from Accrington, it would have gone up to Burnley, Skipton, and further afield. Just coming into Irwell Vale. This is not the original station. I believe this was actually put in by the East Lancs. Yeah, it weren't an original station. Just a bit further up from there, which would have been Irwell Bridge and Edenfield, would have been the actual original station. I think the Irwell Bridge and Edenfield line, station, was just around this area here. I'll try and get a video on the way back. Yes, it would have been. It's just under this bridge here, so it would have been around this area here, and that. So yeah. That station, I believe, was completely demolished. There's nothing in existence of it now. So Taz, how are you actually enjoying your trip today?
I like how these
Exactly, seeing everything. And we've got a little treat coming up later, haven't we?
Yeah.
So there'll be a bonus content video for that as well. We're coming up now up into Rawtenstall. That's the M66 there. The Accrington line would be way over in the distance, I should imagine, right now. Although that does lead you around to Accrington, Burnley and everything as well. We should be passing shortly another signal box. I forget what the name of that is called. And they were filming which happened around this area as well for the Lloyd's TSB. You can see. Look like this area bit here used to be double lined. One good thing about this heritage line is obviously they always have steam locos. So it's great just listening to this as it's trying to get up like a hill or from slowing down, just chugging away and all the steam created. You know, I remember as a young kid coming on this on weekends. Back then, you know, we used to get £5 spends and we used to come on here, come up to Rawtenstall. It never used to go to Haywood or anything like that. And here's the other signal box. Obviously they're doing some works on that at the moment, and that will be an old goods shed. So yes, now we're coming up into Rawtenstall, everyone. Like I say, this formed part of the Clifton Junction, which was built by the East Lancashire Railway, opened in 1846, incorporated into the Lancashire and Yorkshire Railway, and the line reached Waterfoot in 1848 and Beeching in 1852. For most of its life, the station was a route through for passenger services between Manchester and Beeching via Bury. After being listed for closure under the Beeching Axe, passengers and goods services to Beeching were withdrawn on the 3rd of December 1966. Freight services to the British Fuel Company coal connection depot continued to the 4th of December 1980 when British Rail abruptly discontinued them, stating that the 14,000 tonnes of coal handled was far less than the depot had been open for and was declined. Well, basically suffered decline, was mainly due to households switching to like other types of fuel. The Rawtenstall station was subsequently rescued and saved in 1987 by the newly reopened East Lancashire Railway. And we'll get you some images and some video of the station. As you can see, it's double tracked here at the moment. And we're just coming in now. On that side, you'll be able to see. And we're coming into Rawtenstall.
What is it like?
So there we go, guys. Some more carriages here. Used to have a shop over that way. Don't know whether it's still there or anything. So now we're on our way up to Haywood. And down that way is where you go to Barron Street. As you can see, it's all the storage areas, everything like that. Very south signal box here. So this now is where we go over what's called like ski jump. You'll hopefully see it. I'm just not too sure if you will. There we go, we're going up and over, and when we go up over this, we go up and over the Metro link, and that is the former Knowsley station, which was formerly part of the Lancashire and Yorkshire Railway. Hopefully I can try and get a picture for you. There we go. It never used to come up and over like that. It actually used to come across the tracks, but with the Metro link they couldn't actually do that. So yep, we're on our way now up to Haywood. There used to be a branch off this going over to Heat Bridge, which is another one which we can explore because the goods shed's still there. Now, it used to be a garden centre, it's something else, I think it's tiles and everything now. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. We hope that you enjoyed this video of the East Lancashire Railway. We have other videos coming in the coming weeks on the East Lancashire Railway. If you like the video and would like to be kept updated on when we release further videos and stuff, then don't forget to click subscribe or click on the notification bell, and that will tell you when we actually release another video. Don't forget to head over to our Facebook page as well, where we'll be putting other content on there, and obviously images and information and stuff like that. Just search on Facebook Lads on the Trails, and that should bring our page up. So yeah, we hope that you enjoyed this video. We are going to do another video right now, waiting for our train to come back in, and that's going to be a bonus content video. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you soon. Bye.